So today I want to talk to you about studying in Estonia. Estonia is a country located in Europe, and it is one of the Schengen member states. Our neighboring countries to Estonia is we have Latvia, we have Lithuania, and we have Finland. So if you're an international student and you're thinking of studying in Europe, you don't know where to study, I want to give you 10 benefits why you should think of Estonia, why studying in Estonia is really profitable for international students. Point number one, application process is very simple. Everything is systematic, everything is done systematic, and the process is not complicated at all. You just need to go on the website, follow the steps, and you apply. If you're stuck somewhere, there will be someone to always get in touch with you to give you more information. So that is the first thing: simple, systematic application process. Point number two, the possibility to work while studying. You gain more skills. You can work as long as it doesn't interfere with your studies. There is no limitation. You can work as much as you want as an international student. No limitation. Some countries you have you cannot exceed 20 hours. We don't really have that in Estonia. The only thing is that it shouldn't interfere with your studies. You need to really know that it shouldn't interfere with your studies. You can work. If you have the opportunity to work out there and gain more skills, you can do it. Point number three, some schools do not actually need you to present English proficiency. As long as you can prove that you've been studying in English, like my school, Estonia Entrepreneurship University of Applied Sciences, is a private school. They don't really need you to provide English proficiency. I did not provide it because I had my past studies has always been in English. So with that, it was okay. It was good for me to go. So some schools don't really need you to present English proficiency. Not all, but just some schools. So point number four, affordable tuition. Yeah. Affordable tuition as compared to other European countries. Is not that expensive. In Estonia, you can get programs for maybe 2,500 euros. That will be in a government school, but private schools like my own school, you get a program for 5,000 euros. So the application fee is not that expensive, and it's not that cheap, but it's affordable because you can also work while studying. Remember that. Point number four, possibility to get a permanent stay after your studies. Yes, after you finish your program as a student, you have the possibility to get a permanent stay in Estonia. Yes, they'll give you a permanent resident. It all depends. They have conditions that you need to fulfill for you to get that permanent stay. But just the fact that you have the possibility to have a permanent stay, sometimes you study and you just need to go out there into the labor market and try to practice what you study. They give you that opportunity by giving you a permanent stay to stay in Estonia after your studies. So let's move on to point number five. As I told you, I'm looking at my notes, so don't be alert if you find me looking down and turning pages. I want to make sure I give you the correct information. Point number five, I want to talk about rent and food. Yes, very affordable. It's not as expensive as compared to other European countries. It's affordable, really. You have you can either choose to stay on campus, or you choose to stay off campus. Either ways, the rent is not that expensive. It's something you can afford, and even if you think it is expensive, you just need to get a friend and share the rent with. Food is very cheap. There's no way you can stay without food because you don't have money. Because in Estonia, even if you have €1, you can go out there and you buy food and you come and cook for yourself. So food and rent, all affordable. That's why I think it's a good place for you to come study. So point number six, everybody in Estonia, almost everybody, not everybody, but majority of the people, like 80% I guess, so 70, I don't want to give figures, speak English. Yeah, the national language here, official language is Eesti, that's Estonian language, but they do speak English. Most of them do speak English. So there's no way you get stuck in town or get stuck somewhere because nobody can understand you in English. There's always somebody who speaks English, especially the younger generations. They're very fluent in English, though their official language is Eesti, but you can get around with English. In some countries, there's no way you can even get around with English. Yeah, you really can't get around with English language. I think that's a plus for international students. Point number seven, possibility of bringing your spouse for a visit. Yes, and even for a long stay, but there are conditions attached to it. If you can fulfill those conditions, you can always bring in your spouse. If you're a student, you can bring in your spouse, your descendant to actually visit you while you are studying. And if you want to bring in them after for a long stay. That will be after 2 years of your studies. Like me, I brought in my spouse, when I came for studies. You can as well bring in your spouse. You just need to fulfill all the conditions that are necessary. The possibility of bringing your spouse is really, it's a good thing for international students. You don't get to feel lonely that much. Point number 8, access to Schengen countries. Yes, if you're staying in Estonia, you have access to other Schengen countries. Remember, I told you from the beginning that Estonia is one of the Schengen member states. You have access to any Schengen country that you want. If you want to exploit it for business opportunities, you can exploit it for business opportunities. So you studying here, just make sure that whatever you do business or whatever you do, it doesn't interfere with your studies. So I think that is a plus. You can go around, go to anywhere, Germany, Belgium, Finland, Norway, and exploit business opportunities. Why not? That's a good that's a plus for international students. Point number 9, free public transport for all Estonian residents. I love this. Yeah, I really do love this. We have free public transport like trams, buses, trolley buses, and all those things are free. As long as you are an Estonian resident, your transportation is free. I don't pay. Since I became an Estonian resident, I don't pay for public transport. I just need to just start and I go. I don't even load my card anymore. And I think that is it's a huge relief for students, because if you compare, when I visited Norway, public transport is not free from what I noticed, and it's really expensive, and other countries it's really expensive for you to just go around. So in Estonia, if you're a resident, public transports are all free for you. That is a plus. We don't need to spend, as students, you don't need to spend on transport anymore. It's free. You need to just get into the bus, stack your card, and you are good to go. And point number 10 is safety. I can say that Estonia is safe. If you compare to other countries, Estonia is really safe. If you want to compare Estonia with America, if you want to compare Estonia with Belgium and other countries, I think Estonia is a safe place to be. It's very safe. So those are some of the benefits that I think as an international student you can exploit, you can get while studying in Estonia. I'll be coming up with another video on the study in Latvia for those who are really interested in studying in Latvia or Lithuania, and I'll also give all the benefits. But if you want to give a try, why not give a try? It's a gateway. You can always give a try. So if you have any comments about studying in Estonia, you want me to help you, to give you information, just write in my comment box and I will give you the necessary information that I know of. And more information you can get on their website. You can always get on their website, which is policia.ee. Policia.ee is the Estonian government website. You can get information about your family, you can get information about business and many other things that you want. You just need to go on their website. Policia is POLITSEI.ee. So go to the website and get more information on whatever you want. So this is all what I came to share with you. I hope this video will bless you and will really help you to get started. So why not do something? You can always find yourself in Estonia and in Europe as a whole. Stay blessed, and I will see you some other time on Diary of a Godly One.